Get to Know Me podcast is sponsored by Big Love LLC, an online clothing apparel shop for men, women, children, and no label. Feel free to visit our website today at bigluv.bigcartel.com. That's biglove.bigcartel.com.
No one be on your shitty ass social media or your fucking random ass no bar ass podcast. I don't give a fuck about that nor you.
No joke right there. I'm so serious. Why so serious? Little joke. Just let her know when you want to be serious. Cause when you want to be serious, I'm gonna play around, and when you want to play around, I'm gonna be serious. And if we want to play around and be serious at the same time, I'm just gonna walk off and be serious and playing around while I'm being serious. Because I'm just playing around. Cause I'm never serious.
Why, you been feeling good?
No, I ain't been feeling it bad. But I thank God for being as well as you.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Bizzy Balboa. Welcome to the Get to Know Me podcast. Roll it up, twist it up, and light it, because it's about to go down. Welcome to the Get to Know Me podcast. Go ahead and roll it, twist it, light it, get your coffee or your tea, meditate, pray, sage the building, because you never know what may be said over the airways of the Get to Know Me podcast platform. I'm the host and creator, Bizzy Balboa. Welcome to the show if you've never been here, and welcome back if this is your home. I got a very, very special guest. We've been trying to do this interview for a minute, and no timing like right now, baby. Y'all welcome 94 West. Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, I'm glad that you're having me, man. Glad to be a part of it.
Of course, I try to get all the people that, supported me, and of course, people that I'm just already fans of. So, we've been rocking for a minute via internet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The first time we linked up, it was at Yazi's SD Music Room.
Yep, the SD Music Room. I remember that. Shout out to Yazi.
Yada.
Hey, so I like to pop it off with finding out the meaning behind everybody's like art name. Now, your name is 94 West. I got a feeling I know where it came from, but just in case we got some people listening from somewhere else in the world, how did you get the name 94 West? What's the meaning behind it?
So basically, man, it's the meaning of, it's the highway. You know what I mean? It cuts through San Diego. For those who do not know, it's one of the the side highways that cut through all the SD, and it lands you straight to downtown San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I chose it, man, it represented my growth from coming from the southeast side, man, not having shit, doing bad, to now, we live in downtown doing good, doing everything that I wanted, man. And so it was something that was important to me, that represented hey, I represent Dago, and this is my journey.
Yeah.
And so, pick the name.
I love that name. I love that. So it's safe to say that you're from Southeast Dago, right?
You know it.
No? Okay, well,
you know it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You know it.
Okay, so
Southeast
if y'all
all day.
Okay, if y'all don't know, Southeast Dago is where a lot of talented artists come from, reside. It's kind of like a treacherous area. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta watch out. It looks beautiful, but you gotta watch out.
Gotta watch out. And a lot of people, it's a lot of respect when people say they from Southeast Dago. So I respect that. And I like that, man. I love a lot of artists from Southeast Dago, man. A lot of talent there.
Oh, for sure, man.
Who inspired you when it came to like getting into music? Where did this come from? Was it something that was always in you as a child, or did it something that just kind of grew up on you? Like, where did this come from?
Man, honestly, it was something that I always loved, man. And I gotta shout out my peoples for that, man. Both sides of the family, like, they always playing some dope music, man. And so they're always showing me something new.
Mm-hmm.
And then, man, having young parents who are hip hop heads, like, of course, that's what I'm on, man. So I grew up with that. And it's just, something I love and cherish, man. Like, it's hip hop music, bro. This is my culture. It represents me to the T, man. It's just, I can't explain it, man. Hearing dope beats and then somebody lacing the bars up, like, ooh, wee.
Yeah.
So it always, it's something I love. And then, just being able to be introduced to other genres of music, from my grandparents to my aunts and uncles and stuff like that, man, it just really deepened my love and appreciation for music as a whole.
That's nice, man. What are some artists that inspired you, like growing up in the game? Who was you always listening to?
Oh man, yo, listen, I listen to some of everybody for real, for real. Like
Yeah.
if it's dope, I'm gonna check it out. Some of my favorite artists, man. Oh man, there's so many of them.
I know.
James Brown, like my people love James Brown, so I heard that a lot.
That's
You know,
hard.
that's yeah, I still bump James Brown to this day, for
Yeah,
real.
same. I love James Brown. I actually lived in Augusta for a little while where he from. And yeah, they love James Brown still to this day.
Bangs, yeah, his music still bangs. So I'm always put a James Brown record on.
Hell yeah.
Um, from there, you know, man, Kanye West is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre, you know, as a producer. Who else? The Clips, Busta Rhymes,
Okay.
Nas, Paul Wall, Chameleonaire, Mac Dre. You know what I mean? Like, yo, there's so many dope artists. I can't even pin it, man. Like, we'll be here all day talking about it.
I love that. Hey, that's a different list right there. Hey, that kind of shows because I always used to explain that to people from the South. Like people in the West Coast rock with the down South artists. You know what I mean? Like they be thinking that they don't think that they rock with us down here, but they do.
Man,
Just like
yo,
we
listen, I
listen to
can't tell.
people in the West Coast all the time. E40, like all we used to listen to all that.
Yeah, man. Like I done found so many screw CDs at the Bam Bam out here. Like, yeah, keep that coming.
Hell
But yeah, I listen to some of everybody, man, straight up.
That's good. Does that help you with the producing? Like, how did you even get into producing? Where did that come from?
Well, you know, that's a good question. Like, why you ask?
Thank you.
It came from me being able to beatbox. Like, I can't tell you how I started it or why. It's just something like I just remember being able to always do.
Wow.
And so, you know, listening to music, man, just, you know, able to recreate what I hear by beatboxing and just, you know, being in rap crews and stuff like that. It's just like, oh, okay. You know, as far as this music stuff, like I'm pretty much in the producing side of it.
Yeah.
And then so it was like, y'all, man, you know, why not pursue it? You know what I mean? Like you only get one life, man. Let's go run it up.
That's true. Hey, I didn't even know you was a beatboxer out here like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I get busy, man.
Oh man, that's dope, man. So what's like your favorite DAW to produce music in? Because I know a lot of people use different things. Maybe you started on one thing, but now you work under a different DAW. Like what software do you use when you doing this creating?
Right now I use FL Studio, you know, FL Gang. Y'all know what time it is.
Shout out to the FL Gang. That's dope.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy because at first I didn't like FL. I felt like it was too on the grid. I'm like, nah, bro, I need my kicks to kind of be off a little bit. So when I first started making music, I was using a Casio keyboard and a Roland MV8000 from Machine.
Okay.
I love that bad boy. So that's why I got on, but eventually, you know, I got on the FL Studio, got to learn it. It's like, okay, I can recreate what I do on the drum machine on here, and I just took off with it.
That's crazy because I always look at making beats like that's learning another language.
It really is, man.
Yeah, it's intense. Like I know that it's probably like, you know, you guys been doing it for so long, so it's probably like second nature. But when I first started like looking at FL Studios, my cousin introduced it to me, and I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but do your thing.
Yeah, man. Like it's all its own language, man. But the more you be around it, you start picking it up. It becomes second nature, man. Because you know, for me, it's like I want to learn the whys of why am I doing this? How do we create this sound? So you know, you start kind of learning the music theory, the technology, the terms, and stuff like that. But it's like anything with your craft, like, you know, the more you do it, it just becomes easier.
That's true. Excuse me. That's real true. So I know you named Dr. Dre, but are there any other producers that like inspire you that you really rock with?
Oh man, this is another good question. I love it and I hate it at the same time because it's so hard to pick like my top 5 because there's so many different dope producers that I learned something from and it inspired me.
Man.
But oh man, I gotta put it down.
I'm the same way.
Sure. It's probably gonna be Kanye West for sure.
Okay.
The Neptunes, Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I gotta put Jay Dilla and Q-Tip on the same level.
Jay Dilla, I love
it. You know what I mean? And then to round off my 5, Just Blaze.
I love your top five. I love your top five. Those are some of my favorite producers in the game. I'm telling you, because I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. So, Just Blaze, I feel like he was one of the top producers for Jay-Z, in my opinion. Like, he got a
Oh
lot,
yeah.
but
Yo,
man,
listen, just Blaze give Jay
and
Z some of the
Neptune's
illest
too. Like,
tracks.
Pharrell,
Yeah, yeah.
Neptune's, like, man, okay. I love that list.
Yo, listen, even with that list, I left off a few more people like
Right.
Swiss Beats,
Man,
Timberland.
yes. It's so many, man. But hey, that top five is raw though. It's so many great producers out there. Like, how do you stay motivated when things aren't going your way, like the way you envision? How do you stay on track? Is music one of those escapes? So what else do you do like to stay on track?
Man, honestly, if I feel like that, I probably just take a little step back, go live life a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, go do something.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with me, because of where I've been, where I've come from, what I
Mm-hmm.
went through, like, you gotta make it with this music. Like, I can't see it no other way, man. So it's like, I'm gonna come back to it, man. I may go, like I said, go live life, play video games. But I always know, like, even when things aren't going my way, like, no, just weather the storm. It's gonna get back on track and just be ready. Like, when it gets back on track, be ready for the moment. It's gonna take off. So it's just, just get through it.
That's true, man. Hey, that's good advice too. Got to stay ready because, like you said, things don't always go our way, but that doesn't mean that it ain't really working in our favor. You know what I mean?
Right, man. It's all about just staying ready for the moments, man. Just not getting too down on yourself. Just try to stay even with everything. Not ride the highs, not ride the deep lows. Just try to keep it even. Just maintain. And it's a saying by Jay-Z that helped me get through the things. It's a lyric. How they go? One day you up, one day you're down. Long as you stay the same, it'll come back around. And I live off of
Hey,
that.
word up. I love that. I love that reference. Yes, sir. So, what's one of your favorite memories whenever you first started to fall in love with music? Do you have one of those moments that you can remember in your brain that just pops out like, man, this is what I want to do?
Man, honestly, nah. Like I said, like I've been around music my whole life, so it's
Mm-hmm.
like there's so many memories of like, oh my god, like did you hear that beat? That was dope.
Yeah.
Like how they do that? Or yo, did you hear what he just said? Really blind that dog. Listen to
Uh-huh.
these bars. So there's so many these moments, man, that I think I've always just been in love with it. Yeah, it was just like something I was like, yo, if something I want to do because at the time, I thought like, I'm going to the NBA because I love basketball and shit. But I'm like,
Word.
if the NBA don't fall through, I'm gonna mess with this music. I love it, man. Like
Yeah.
making dope music and then seeing people's reaction to it, see them dance and stuff. Like, oh, like that's it for me. That's what I want
ain't,
to do,
ain't nothing like that feeling. Like seeing people
man.
react to your music. That's so
Yeah,
good.
man. Yo, for real, like yo, just seeing people like yo, this shit's dope. Like yo, you did that. Like
Yeah.
yeah, that's me, bro.
That's me.
That's me.
Hey, I love that for you, man. So do you have like a favorite genre of beats to make whenever you producing, or does it just kind of randomize?
uh, it's random because
Mm-hmm.
how I look at producing is basically, it's a service industry. You're as a producer, so you
Mm-hmm.
gotta acclimate to what the artists are looking for. So it's basically, what they're looking for from there, what the feel is, and then just go.
That's true.
So yeah, I can, I got a pretty wide range of beats. Like there's some stuff like I don't do like the drill stuff. Like I know it
Mm-hmm.
ain't me. I ain't going front. Nigga try to come to me for like, hey yo, I need a drill beat. Ooh, I got some references for you. I can plug you with some other drill producers. That ain't really my lane, but yeah, I can, I got a wide range, hence the name 94 West. So many lanes.
Hey, I like that you reference them though, because a lot of people, they won't admit that. They'll just send you something, and then you gotta figure out a way to be like, this ain't it, or maybe I can do something with it. You know what I mean? It's rare that
Yeah,
I've ever
yeah.
gotten a reference like, that's dope.
Yeah, you gotta know your weakness, your
Yeah,
weakness and your strengths, you know what I mean? So it's like, just know what you're good at, know what you're not good at, but I can still, plug people up with what they want.
that's true. That's true. Can you share have you had like any experiences so far in your career that have like made a major impact?
Man. Ooh, that's a good one. So I think here. I think honestly, probably the first demo I did with the homeboys, from a guy I used to work with. I was, that's when I first started getting in the game, producing and whatnot, man. And I was just trying to find an artist to link up with. And so I just happened to ask this guy I worked with. I was like, yo, bro, you rap? He was like, yeah, I rap. I was like, yo, bro, come fuck with me. I make beats and shit. So, one day he came through and we knocked the whole beat off. Like, it was a brand new track, new lyrics, recorded it, burnt it to a CD and everything that day of first linking up. And I was like, ooh, yeah, I can do this shit. I got it, dog. Like, this ain't nothing. You just got to just keep, consistently dropping it and being with people who are seriously motivated with this music, and my time's gonna come.
Facts. I like that. So what motivated you to start your production company? Because you have a production company that you started back in 2018, I read. What motivated you to do that?
Man, listen, it was just being around people who are motivated to do music and having a mentor, who took an interest in me and was willing to show the ropes of how to get things done and how to, generate income for myself, man. And so I just kind of looked at it like, all right, I'm a producer, I make beats, I serve, I service artists. Like, dog, like, make it a company. Let's live off of this shit. Let's get legit, man. And it was a culmination of realizing it's like, yo, listen, you work these jobs making some CEO stupid rich. Meanwhile, you get the peanuts and you got to stress coming back and forth to work and shit.
That's true.
Like, yo, why not bet on myself? Take everything I learned at my job and apply it to myself and my company, and let's go do it. And so it was like, yo, I feel like Bruce Leroy. I got that glow. I feel it. I'm a boy. So it's like, yo, let's go do it. Let's go really go full fledged with it, man, and just take off. So I was like, all right, yo, we're gonna start the company, man, and do it.
Man, I like that. Salute to that too. You know what I'm saying? That's inspiring. A lot of people have thoughts and ideas, but hesitant to act on it. And I really enjoy like watching and seeing stories of people that act on their dreams and take a chance on themselves. Because a lot of people are nervous to do that. You know what I mean? But I respect that.
Yeah, man. You gotta gamble on yourself, man. Like
you do.
Like I said, bro, I've always said you're only getting one life on this plane of existence. You know what I mean? Yo, why not go for broke, man? Especially like when you live in these places where, the industry is booming, like California, for example. We got music, movies, and, you can see people going after their dreams out here. Like, how can you not feel motivated? Win, lose, or draw? Like, yo, you at least made an attempt to do something, man. So it's like, I see these people living their dreams and successfully getting there. Why can't that be me?
Come on.
So,
you preaching right now. You preaching right now. I always tell people like moving to California was some of the best experience of my life, because I'm seeing people that are acting on their dreams. Like, you'll see somebody that is an independent artist living like they've been signed for years. Like they got, they got motion, and people know their music, they supporting them, they showing up for them. And these are people that just took a chance on themselves. And like you said, gamble on yourself, bet on yourself, and take that chance. You got to.
Yeah, I remember when I moved out here last time, man. I was with my cousin. We was out in Hollywood. We about to, we was rolling up, getting faded. And I remember looking to the side, and it's, I guess, like some acting company or whatever. But I remember seeing two people out there, and I remember I knew they were going over lines because, even in school, like I did drama and stuff like that. I love to act, all that stuff. So I was like, okay, they going over their lines. And I remember just looking at them, and I'm like, yo, damn, bro, like, look at these people, man. Like, they're going over their lines. They're about to go in here and audition, for a play or whatever it is, but they going for theirs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think it was one of those moments, maybe God was talking to me or something, but it was like, yo, look, if these people are willing to gamble on themselves and go do what they want to do, again, why can't that be you, man? Look at where you at, dog. Like, you just gotta move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just consistently put the work in. You're in a popping location. Just go. And I remember like, yeah, dog, like
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
We doing this. We doing it for real.
Man, that's big. I'm trying to tell you, like, I keep seeing videos where it's people saying stuff like that, like, go after your dreams. I mean, it's like this one girl made a video. She's like, people posting videos shaking their ass, bare ass, and you scared to post your music.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
And I'm like, damn, she right. She got a point.
They on Instagram Live popping that thing. Like, man, you better
And you scared
promote
to drop a
yourself, dog.
song. For real.
Yeah. Worst they gonna say is they don't like it. All right, go back to the drawing board
That's
and
right.
create. You know what I mean?
That's right, man. It ain't never motivation. Now you got the new EP 92101. I already know that zip code.
Yeah, you representing.
Hey, so you got some talented artists and talented beats on there. Now, are these songs that you sent me, are these on 92101?
Oh, yo, listen, I don't remember which songs I've sent. I know I sent a couple of them.
I got Cruising Altitudes. I got Pressure Pack with Kid Silver and you. And I got Valley of the Fashion.
All right. So Valley of the Fashion, that is on 92101. Cruising Altitudes, that is on Kid Silver's album, The Blue Flame. And then Pressure Pack, that is just a single that me and Kid Silver did.
Okay.
We recently put that out.
Y'all about to put it out?
No, we recently put it out. We put it out.
Okay. I was about to say. Okay, I was about to say, now we got no exclusive. I was about to...
Yo, listen.
But yeah, Cruising Altitude, I love this one right here, man. Like, what's the inspiration behind you making these type of beats, man? I know you said you just like to make chill vibes and stuff like that, but this is dope.
So, that one, man, I was just on a certain wave at the time because, like, when I produce, it's like, all right, I may go in this lane for a little bit. It's like, all right, let me switch it up. We do something else. We switch it up again. And so it was just a certain vibe I was on, man. And it was just, on some chill stuff. And that's what came out, man. And then, I let my man Kid Silver hear the track and he was like, yo, I got something for that. And I'm like, all right, homie, see what you got, man. So I slid him the beat, man. And, the rest is history, man. He did his damn thing on that.
For sure, though. I love these beats, man. Honestly, all three of them, but I would say out of all three, I don't know which one is my most favorite, but I know that I couldn't stop listening to that Pressure Pack. I like I like Pressure Pack a lot. And
hey, yo, shout out to Kid Silver for that one. That was his brainchild, man. He hit me up. He was like, yo, I got an idea for a beat. I was like, yo, I'll run with it. Let's see what I do. I made a couple of tracks. He picked that one. He was like, yo, we can rock with it. I was like, all right, cool. And then, I wrote, I got a 16 on there as well. And I didn't even plan to do that. I was just writing. So I was like, all right, the way I do beats the way I make sure my beats are cool. Like, yo, if I could freestyle or I could actually write to it, then I know it got enough space for any artist to do their thing. So I was like, kick it back. I was in the vibe, like, all right, let me write something. And kind of my process is like, when I make a beat, it's like, all right, what artist do I hear on a particular track?
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, I figured that out. It's like, okay, once I hear the artist, it's like, yo, how would they get off to this? How would the flow be? And I just fill in the blanks. So, if anybody that heard Pressure Pack, that is a 3-6 Mafia Project Pack vibe all day. And that's, at least for me on my end, that's exactly what I was emulating because of, the idea of the beat and then just who I heard for the track.
Yeah, that one right there. That's probably why I like it so much because 3-6 Mafia is just one of them groups for me that just does it for me. Like I grew up
real talk.
I grew up listening to them boys heavy. Like me and my cousin, our favorite song is Half on the Sack.
Hey man, I remember my homeboy Charles put me on 3-6, man. So shout out to my homie Charles. Yeah, he was like, yo, you gotta hear this. And I was like, oh,
yeah, man.
This is 3-6 Mafia. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think I like this. And then, they came out with Ride the Spinners, man. I was sold. I was like, yeah.
It's something about the groove that they bring to it. It's just different. I love that shit.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like, all of their old music still bang today.
Yes. Like they can still sell out arenas with the same music. Same music. Chicken head.
Oh my Lord, listen.
All that, and then it's just so many variations of 3-6 Mafia because you got independent artists, then you got them as a whole. It's just crazy. Shout out to them, Juicy J, all the guys, man.
Yeah, I don't know why they put Bone versus them on the verses. That was they did them boys dirty. I was like, I don't know if they got enough juice to mess with that, man.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, like, I really love like people that are diverse and just good quality music. You know, it's something about it, man. It could be appreciated, man, for years. You know, like you
For
said, they
sure.
could still bang that today.
Yeah, I was just playing Project Pat like a couple of weeks ago in the gym, going stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Like I love that about them, how they branched off and kind of reinvented themselves multiple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, still going hard to pain, man.
Yeah, man. So Valley of the Fashion, that one right there is dope too. I like all three of these, but Valley of the Fashion is hard too.
Thank
How
you,
did that
thank
one
you.
come about? Tell us a little bit about that track.
So Valley of the Fashion, that was just, a fly track, you know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
could dance to, put that on, while you're getting ready for the club, start feeling yourself, man. Because the concept of the 92101 EP was just a, different vibe, different feel,
Yeah,
because all around, like, just feeling yourself, living life, feel good music. But
yeah.
that one particularly, it was like, yeah, man, this that fashion right here, that high-end fashion luxury. You get suited and booted to this one. And it was like, not only that, I want people to have fun, get your dance on to it. Cause it got like a bay vibe to it. You know what I mean? I just, kept it real synthy, kept it banging. And then, I hollered at my homeboy, co-kid Craig. I was like, yo, bro, I got a track. It's all about, being fly, having fun. It's like, yo, I can handle that. Homie wrote that 16, man, laced the booth. Hey, yo, listen. When we recorded that in Hollywood, my man was fresh to death that day. You know what I mean? Like, suited and
Feeling
booted.
it.
I was like, yo, bro, you got the fresh gear award right now, man. I can't even fuck with you. So
Yeah.
yeah, when he recorded the song like that, man, it really came off, and you can hear it. And so, Valley of the Fashion was born.
I love that. How many artists do you feel like you have worked with? Like, do you got a number or is it just like unimaginable?
Oh man, if you take in consideration like all the people I worked with and nothing panned out, yeah, it's a quite a few big number. But as far as people who really taking their craft serious, like they really moving and got motion, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a handful, but that number is growing though.
That's good. That's good. Hey, sometimes it don't matter about how many is if they consistent, because that's what a lot of the producers hit me for. They like, you out here doing your music, you doing your shows. He's like, I don't sent this same beat to like 10 other people. Nobody ain't did nothing to it. He's like, you immediately
Yeah.
sent me some shit back. So I'm like, hey, I hope they
Hey,
don't
yo,
get
it be
back.
like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Emailing beats like, man, like everybody trying to cop on this. Like,
Yeah.
baby, I said some garbage. And you get that one artist, they hear that track, like, oh, yo, got a bar for that. Like, let's
Yeah.
go. And
And
I love that reaction, man. Like, that keeps me fueled up. When I see an artist, I press play on the track, and I see them get in their zone, and I see them the lips start moving. I'm like, oh, yeah, we got them. We got them.
hey,
Yeah,
that's what I
so
love too. Like, as soon as I play a beat, I always say I know it's gonna be a hit if I immediately start thinking of some lyrics to it, or if I start dancing. That's how I know I got
yeah.
it. But yeah, I'm similar to you. Like, I like to work with producers kind of around them, like how some producers like to work around the artist. I like to work around the producer. Like, if they have a certain sound, I want to kind of like match that sound because I like to be all over the place when it comes to music. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in one
Yeah.
box.
I feel you, man. That's what when I make beats, it's like, all right, I'm not just making a beat for the shit to sound cool. It's like, yo, what's the theme behind this? What's the idea? Where we trying to go with it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why, I tell people like, yo, I'm a real life producer, not just a beat maker. And no shade to anybody who think they're a beat maker. I was once there. It's like, yo, but there is a difference between a beat maker and a
And
producer. And
producer,
me,
yes.
yeah, I come with the concept. I can deliver it to the artist. They're like, hey, yo, artists, okay, they come write their stuff. I'm like, nah, maybe we should take this out. Let's add this here. Or like, yo, bro, that was actually good. Let's keep it going. Like I'm there to produce a record.
Yeah,
Like I
you
tell anybody,
orchestrating it. You orchestrating it all over.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm a manager. If you think about it,
Yeah.
if you put it out as a job, like, yo, I gotta manage the artist, I gotta manage the engineer, and I gotta produce a record for the company, for the people above me, man. So, my thing is, my motto, how I get down is in the studio with an artist and an engineer, I'm leaving with something. Bet
Oh
your
yeah.
bottom dollar.
I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm too talented not to produce a record, man. Like even if
Yeah.
it's a rough draft, like dog, we leaving with something.
I like that. I support that, man. I love that. Hopefully we can get something in one day. You know what I mean?
Ah, man, you know it ain't nothing but a word, man. This shit, you know what I mean? We know we can definitely get something happening.
Hell yeah. Do you have like any advice for somebody that's up and coming that wants to get into producing music and maybe they just a little hesitant or they don't know which way to go with it?
Do it, bro. If making music is something that you really want to do, man, like this is your passion, go for it, man. Like I said before, there's so many people in this world going after theirs and living their dream. Why can't that be you, man? Go for it. Even if you fail, you can always say, hey, I made an honest effort to go after my goal, man. So just do it. Learn as much as you can. Don't stop learning. And take your craft serious. Like for real, man. Like I treat making music like sports. You gotta train, you gotta practice, you gotta be on point. So when it's game time, you're ready, you're prepared to make these moves, man, because depending on where you live at, man, you could easily run into a opportunity that could be major for you. It's all about just being ready for it.
That's true, man. That's big love too, man.
And be on time this shit too.
I'm
telling people a lot of time.
Please
be on time. There's a saying in the industry: if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you late.
Bingo.
Get to where you need to be early.
Bingo. Hey, I love that advice, and that's good. That's real good advice. Like the top tier advice. It don't get no better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I've just seen people lose opportunities from not being where they need to be. Missed out on something major, like, ooh, damn, player. Damn.
I was watching the interview with Sugar Free. He was saying how he used to just sit in the studio. And one day he was like, I think he said it was like Dr. Dre or somebody was like, hey, get up here on the mic and say something real quick. And then his opportunities just start opening up just from being in that studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It ain't even nothing for him to do, but he here. Yeah,
man. It's all about just being around people, being around the places that's popping, and just be ready for that.
I love that, man. I got 3 random questions for you before we wrap it up. You ready for these?
Ooh, let's get it. Let's get it.
They goofy as hell, but it's funny. All right. So my first one is: if animals could talk, which one would be the most boring?
Most boring? Probably a sloth.
The sloth don't do nothing but sleep all day, huh?
Yeah. I can't imagine talking to him. Like, bro, shut up.
Probably slow talking and all.
Yeah, I ain't got time for this, man. I got somewhere to be.
I like that. Okay. Second question: if you could be a fly on the wall, who would you want to listen in on?
Kanye West. He don't hold back. He say how he feel. Like, yeah. Like, what? Can you imagine what he's saying in his personal life? Like, when the cameras ain't on him, I know it's got to be off the chain.
Hey, y'all think that what he say to y'all is crazy. What he say in privacy is some shit. It's funny because I was just talking about him earlier before this interview. So I got to watch some Kanye stuff now. He keep coming up. All right. And the third one is: what is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Weirdest food.
Ooh, the weirdest food. I don't think I have anything super weird. Probably cheese, because I fucking hate that. That's like my weirdest thing ever. Like, I keep it consistent, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be eating no snail or nothing like that. Maybe alligator. Maybe alligator might probably the strangest thing.
Alligator. Now you eating like a country boy now.
Hey, yo, listen, it was fire. I was like, had that gator down there, boy. I can't good down there. I'm like, all right, I'm with it.
I think I done had a little gator in my life. I done ate some crazy stuff. Being from South Georgia, we eat a lot of crazy stuff.
Hey, I went to this Louisiana seafood place there. That's where I had it at. I had to think for a minute. Gator? Let me try that one time. Oh, this ain't bad.
You never know, man. Put a little hot sauce on it.
Hey, put some hot sauce on it. It'd be all right.
94 West, y'all. How can we support you, man? Where can we find you? Tell us what we got to do. What we got to do to get some more of this.
So you can follow me on the socials. On Instagram, it is _94 West. And then on Twitter, X, whatever they're calling it nowadays, I call it Twitter. You can find me at 9, spell it out, the number 4 West. and I'll
Okay.
pop up. You'll see it. You see the dreads and the dark skin.
That's right. That's right. Any
And then,
upcoming projects we need to be on the lookout for?
So listen, me and my homeboy Elfino X, we just dropped Nose Nachos and Coronas.
Okay.
The video is out now. You can find that on YouTube. Me and Kid Silver, we got another project, another single coming out in January, and I got another project coming out 2024 as well. So,
okay.
You gotta stay tapped in with me, man. I move in silence, man.
Facts.
I'm gonna be doing something is when I start actually letting you guys know. But we definitely got something in the works, man. It's a vibe for sure, man.
That's right, man. And we're going to be supporting. That's what the whole point of the Get to Know Me podcast is about. Anytime you want to come back, hey, you can come back as many times as you want. We want to be able to support you. We want to blow you up. We want to, be a part of your journey. So y'all make sure y'all follow 94 West. I'm going to have all this information in the description of this episode. Any last words before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man, support your boy, man. Like, share, subscribe. Visit the website, 94westmusic.com. I'm here to supply you with all the good music to make you feel good, make you think, all that good stuff, man. Still in music, emotional. Anybody out here watching it, man, go live your dream, whatever it may be, man. You can do it. We only get one life to live. Go live yours to the fullest, Also, make sure y'all follow Bizzy Balboa, man. Follow the podcast, all that, man. Stay in touch, man. She's interviewing all the live artists, man, different people, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, that's what we gonna do. Hey, I always leave it with telling my guests stay safe, but stay dangerous.
always.
Hey, it's Bizzy Balboa at 94 West. We out. Get to Know Me podcast. You can be a sponsor of Get to Know Me podcast by signing up as a subscribed listener for $4.99 a month. We'll have exclusive interviews, games, giveaways, and more. Feel free to visit our website for more information.